just pull the rug out from under all the nonsense. And I'm just seeing now that that's going to get more and more intense. And, you know, like this ClimateGate thing and all the other stuff that's going down, it's just, you know, they're all just, it's like the emperor has no clothes right now, and we are in that apocalypse, you know, which is the great uncovering. And I've just seen over and over that everything is being uncovered and karma's just coming around the corner. It took 5 or 10 years to come out, and now it's taking, you know, 5 or 10 days.
Right. Well, yeah. I mean, Tiger Woods. There you go. You know.
Yeah, you know, I don't have a TV or anything here, so I missed that. But I don't know what happened with Tiger Woods.
Well, it's just a major meltdown of, you know, it's just one of these. I mean, you hear over and over again as I talk with people that now more and more, or perhaps more than ever, this is a time when you really have to be operating in integrity, because if you're not, whatever those dark corners are, there's going to be light shined on them. And so, I mean, here's just a dramatic case study in that of a person that's been living a double life, you know, presenting this image of the chosen one, which is what his father presented him to be. His father said that Tiger Woods was going to do more for humanity than Jesus or Buddha. And and so here he is, all of a sudden, you know, presenting this image of a married man, happily married, but yet he's running around with every, you know, hostess he can find from New York to Vegas and L.A. And suddenly that's all being exposed, and so we're seeing this major meltdown of a star, you know, of the chosen one, and it's just like, what do you expect? I mean, you calling this guy the chosen one and thinking of him as a star? These people aren't stars. You know, when the ancient Egyptians were talking about becoming stars, they meant it. They meant that we have the potential within us to become stars, to become light beings, to travel the stars and live for eternity as star beings. And, you know, here we are worshiping these people that we think of as celebrities and stars, but they're, you know, it's ridiculous to even thinking that they're anything close to that.
Well, you know, it's like Mel Gibson, all these people, you know, Tom Hanks, all these people, you look at the movies they're putting out, and they're just totally selling out and trying to keep the status quo, and they'll start and they'll open up something really good, and then the next movie you see them in totally kills everything that they undid and brings out, you know, a whole negative agenda. And I'm just seeing it over and over again is what is wrong with some of these producers. You know, they, you know, like, what's his name? Opie. You know, it used to be Opie. Ron Howard. Yeah, Ron Howard. He, you know, was really on the right track, and they did Cocoon and all these other things, and you're going, oh, yeah, keep going. And now, you know, Spielberg, all these guys are creating these very, very dark scenarios, or they're only telling a small part of the story and totally removing the benevolent or the higher aspect of things. They just, and you know, maybe they can't tell that story. Maybe they just don't have the consciousness or the understanding to tell that story, which is what I've run into again and again and again, is that in dealing with some of these producers, they want to tell the story of my connections and my contacts, and I start talking to them about it. And within 5 minutes, they're trying to create a shoot 'em up, you know, people abducted, needles stuck in your eye, all this other stuff. And you're going, no, wait, it doesn't work that way. And then I go, look, we're either going to do it right or I don't want to do it at all. And then they go, well, you have no control whatsoever of the content of this thing, and we have a format. We have to have, you know, guy meets girl, you know, alien threat, guy saves girl, you know, happily ever after program or something, or it's not going to fly. And, you know, it's time for somebody to just get outside the box, you know, and it's time for humanity to, as a collective, just say, you know, I don't want to hear this nonsense anymore. I want a documentary, or I want something that has real content to it, or you know, like, get out of the old formula and let's do something that, you know, that just corresponds with reality.
Yeah, exactly. And, I mean, 2012 is another great example of that, the Roland Emmerich film. It's like, wow. I guess he just wasn't feeling like he had enough karma already on his plate. He wanted a little bit more. I mean...
Well, the more special effects and the more fear and the more suspense you can create, and the more horrendous crashing of everything and death and everything else, the more money you get at the box office. And unfortunately, people have sold out. It goes back. They've sold their souls out for, the fame and the dollar. And where is the service? Where's the shifting people into a positive direction? Or, I think we do need to give people a heads up. Look, if our civilization is unsustainable, our grid is very delicate. It shouldn't be. We should all be sovereign and self-sufficient. There are technologies that won't even be affected by sun flares or all these other problems that are coming up. So let's get on with that and get those out. I mean, I can understand that point of warning people, look, we have to change, that this planet can't continue to support us in the fashion that we've grown accustomed to, but not in a way that, the entire planet's going to be pretty much cleaned,
Yeah. Well, again, it gets back to, for me now, to e pluribus unum and saying, well, okay, I think we need that message getting out that we are connected with these other star systems, and it's time for us to get a much larger vision of who we are as individuals and what, in fact, our planet is connected to.
Yeah, definitely. We definitely have to rise to the occasion. We've run out of time, and I can't thank you enough for coming on the show. It's been an awesome show. I wish I had a 2-hour show because I know we could fill it.
Right.
But before we go, let's real quick give your website out and any contact information you want to give concerning, the book Freedom's Gate and a lot of the other Morph DVDs and the other things you have on your site.
Thank you. Yeah, my website is williamhenry.net.
Okay.
You can go there and you'll find all the information about Morph and Freedom's Gate. Both are on the front page of my site, and there's contact information there as well.
Great. Well, I can't thank you enough for coming on the show, and next time you're in the area, be sure and come by and see us. There's a lot going on here.
Count on that, James. Thank you.
We'll show you this Kunlun and some of these other techniques. You'll love them.
All right.
All righty. Well, we're signing off. This is James Gilliland with As You Wish Talk Radio signing off. Have a great evening, and watch those skies, and focus on love and joy and bliss till you become it. Good night.